Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for February 26, 2021. We reported back in September that permits were filed for Phase 2 of the World Drive road work. This phase of construction includes the extension and realignment of parts of World Drive, as well as associated ramps and frontage roads. The purpose of these updates are to allow for much easier traffic flow to and from the Magic Kingdom and the surrounding resort area. New roads and traffic patterns should allow for a much easier and faster way to get around the Magic Kingdom resort area and east to the Car Care Center and Bear Lake Road. Construction continues on the Phase 2 part of the project. It will allow for new access ramps and bridges to eliminate congested traffic from Magic Kingdom parking and beyond. New ramps connecting World Drive and Bear Island Road are being constructed, and the tall support beams are already standing upright as progress on the ramp is made. They, of course, won't be this tall once they are settled in. The permit states Phase 2 of the World Drive extension will begin where Phase 1 ends, near Floridian Way and east of the existing Car Care Center. The end of Phase 2 ties into the Floridian Way, approximately 800 feet south of Seven Seas Drive. Phase 1 was completed some time ago with the extension of Floridian Way to meet Reams Road around the back of the Magic Kingdom. Lots of construction work is happening right now outside the Speedway gas station in portions of the Magic Kingdom parking lot, and as well near the Car Care Center, not far from Bear Island Road. So this is the final part of that project, which of course included the flyover past the Magic Kingdom Toll Plaza and all of that. And now it is finally moving on to the other side. I mean, they've been working on this side for a while, but now it's really quite visible as compared to before. The 2021 Taste of the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival will soon be in bloom. Thanks to a gust full of wind, we managed to get a sneak peek at some of the merchandise that'll be featured at this year's event. We spotted a new pair of ears meant to resemble two puffy red-orange flowers on a yellow band, accented with a sparkly green bow. A closer look revealed that at the center of the bow was none other than the beloved symbol of citrus, the orange bird. In addition, we could see some other merchandise at a distance, including mini-themed T-shirts and tank tops, mugs resembling water cans and rain boots, and more. Of course, hopefully soon this week, we would expect Disney will reveal more of this merchandise officially. But speaking of the festival, we now have the full list of sweet and savory bites as well as refreshing sips that over the 20 festival exclusive outdoor kitchens will serve. The newest outdoor kitchens are the Epcot Sunshine Griddle, offering delicious brunch items, and Epcot Farmer's Feast, where a rotating seasonal menu will offer the finest local ingredients through the festival. If you want the full list of everything the menus will have to offer, you can see it on our website. The festival runs from March 3rd through July 5th. While there may not be a Garden Rocks concert series at Flower and Garden this year, Disney has announced a replacement offering. New this year, each weekend offers a series of concerts featuring local bands from Orlando, also known as the City Beautiful. Friday through Monday evenings, these City Beautiful bands will take the stage at the America Gardens Theater to perform popular songs of yesterday and today. Of course, Voices of Liberty will be back at the America Gardens Theater as well with a performance, quote, celebrating America's spirit and beauty. The Mariachi Cobre will also be performing at the theater. Meanwhile, the Jammin' Gardeners, a.k.a. Jammers, will be at the Canada Mills stage. And finally, a pianist will be playing periodically in World Showplace. Work continues on the entrance of Epcot as the first set of flags have been installed in front of Spaceship Earth. A second set will eventually flank the right side, but these first flags are mounted. And of course, according to concept art, these were supposed to be in a different spot, but also in the concept art, they feature the Epcot Center logo icon. Our theory is that the concept art is wrong, and that in fact, obviously these flags are in a different place, but we think the flags might in fact showcase the logos of all the different pavilions in the park. We'll see what happens when the flags are actually installed, but at least the poles have gone in next to Spaceship Earth. The Walt Disney Company is hiring a hotel services director for the brand new Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel at Walt Disney World. A job listing was posted on DisneyCareers.com. The new immersive resort is set to open sometime this year, at least the last Disney had said anything. The perfect candidate is a seasoned hotelier with at least 10 years of progressive leadership service. The entire job listing is on our website if you're interested in applying. A brand new Sorcerer Mickey Lego sculpture was installed outside of the Lego store at Disney Springs. The Sorcerer's Apprentice is an ode to the classic Disney film Fantasia. Sorcerer Mickey is first seen in Disney's Fantasia film in 1940, but has become an iconic look for Mickey Mouse through the years. Here he proudly wears the iconic sorcerer hat and the robe for the first time, but doesn't yet know what's in store. The Sorcerer's Apprentice uses his newfound magic to create a Lego spectacle outside the store's entrance, and you can check that out now. Sticking with Lego and Disney Springs, a remodeled Disney Vacation Club kiosk is now open at Springs. Includes a fun way to tour the newest Disney Vacation Club property. Now that the kiosk has reopened, we were surprised to see that the Lego model of Disney's Riviera Resort sits front and center. An incredibly detailed model of the hotel is behind glass. As well, nearby there's a large billboard of the hotel that can be seen in this spot. They remodeled this booth a bit, takes up a little more space now. A little more spacious, but also has this really cool display to draw people in. It's pretty neat. You can check out a full video of this really cool Lego Riviera Resort right here on our YouTube channel. A brand new tote bag is available at Walt Disney World, and it combines the best of both worlds. The large tote features Cinderella Castle, Spaceship Earth, the Hollywood Tower Hotel, and the Tree of Life, as well as Monorail Blue. All of the classic icons are made of fun geometric patterns, including the Walt Disney World logo at the bottom of the bag. Walt Disney World theme park icons meet Starbucks coffee at the World of Disney store. This is a Starbucks tote. You can get it for $29.99. Beginning March 18, 2021, you can rediscover the magic of the Disneyland Resort through the sights, sounds, and flavors you've been craving with A Touch of Disney, the new ticketed experience within select outdoor areas of Disney California Adventure. Again, making its debut March 18th, Thursdays through Mondays from noon to 8 p.m. Tickets will be available on Disneyland.com beginning March 4th for select days through March 18th through April 5th. Tickets for the experience will be released for dates on a rolling basis until the experience ends. Tickets must be purchased in advance and online at Disneyland.com. They are not available at the ticket booth. The introductory ticket price for guests ages 3 and over is $75. The ticket will include parking for the experience at the Mickey and Friends parking structure beginning at 11:30 a.m., a $25 A Touch of Disney dining card redeemable for food and non-alcoholic beverages at select dining locations within the Disneyland Resort, and unlimited digital downloads of Disney PhotoPass photos captured during the experience. A selection of iconic food and beverage items from both Disneyland and California Adventure will be available, from churros and the world-famous Dole Whip to the classic Monte Cristo sandwich usually found in New Orleans Square. Many items will be served snack size, so you can delight in a variety of bites and sips from midday through the evening. These guest favorites will be available at locations around the park, including Smoke Jumper's Grill, the adorable Snowman Frosted Treats, Award Wieners, Cocina Cucamonga, and a few, to name a few, and 6 seasonal and creatively themed marketplaces as well. Table reservations for Lamplight Lounge and Carthay Circle Lounge alfresco dining will be made available beginning March 11th. Obviously, both of those will be available during the event to those with tickets. Select retail locations will also be open, selling the latest apparel, accessories, and souvenirs, including the new adorable Disney Noimos. You can pop in and out of the shops along Buena Vista Street or head to Bing Bong Sweet Stuff at Pixar Pier for a selection of treats, including candy apples. And while you explore the park, you can capture photos at iconic locations and discover new photo-worthy spots, some that are available only if you attend the event. You might catch a wave from Mickey Mouse and see some of his pals in unexpected settings. Mater and Lightning McQueen may be seen in Cars Land or Joy and Sadness at Pixar Pier. As well, to help set the stage for A Touch of Disney, a new specially curated soundtrack of reimagined Disney songs will be broadcast through the park, along with updates and reminders about many of the can't-miss experiences. Of course, the downtown Disney District will remain open 7 days a week, and unique dining and shopping that includes Black Tap Craft Burgers and Shakes, Ralph Brennan's, Naples, World of Disney, and Star Wars Trading Post, which recently opened, will be available to guests. Buena Vista Street will remain open to all guests through March 14th and be closed beginning March 15th for the event. Beginning March 18th, of course, Buena Vista Street is a part of A Touch of Disney. There's still no word on if or when they will open Main Street USA at Disneyland. Obviously, rumors that's still expected to happen, but no announcement has been made as of yet. Speaking of A Touch of Disney, one of the merchandise items meant for the event arrived early. We found a pair of new Mickey ears celebrating Mickey's Fun Wheel and the Pixar Pal Around, whatever you want to call it. The ears are covered in a black velvet-like material. On one side of the ears is a Disney California Adventure logo and a colorful rainbow. We found these ears at Elias & Company in California Adventure for $29.99. That being said, the item has now been pulled and won't be available until that event begins. Los Angeles County supervisors voted on Tuesday in favor of Assembly Bill 420, which seeks to let theme parks reopen much earlier than currently planned. This bill would allow larger theme parks like Disneyland and California Adventure, as well as Universal Studios Hollywood, to reopen in Tier 3 of Governor Gavin Newsom's blueprint for a safer economy. Currently, theme parks with a capacity of over 15,000 guests are in Tier 4 of the governor's plan, which is not expected to be reached until possibly late 2021. The bill would amend the state's guidelines, allowing larger theme parks to open once a region is in the moderate orange risk tier rather than the lower yellow tier. The Anaheim City Council also voted in favor of the bill, of passing the bill by a vote of 6-1. The bill would allow larger theme parks again to reopen with 25% capacity in Tier 3. Supervisor Catherine Barger wrote a letter in support of the bill, quote, "With full outdoor operations and the ability to maintain physical distancing, theme parks across the country have proven that they can safely reopen. Large theme parks nationwide began reopening last summer, and there have not been any outbreaks or spread from these establishments." Barger went on to say that it would be difficult for a densely populated region like Los Angeles County to meet the requirements to be in the minimum risk tier, but that theme park operations have proven to be safe once reopened. As it stands now, larger theme parks are in Tier 4 and would not be able to reopen until there is less than one daily case of COVID-19 per 100,000 residents and a test positivity rate of less than 2% in Los Angeles County. Disneyland officials have not yet made a statement on the passing of Assembly Bill 420 or for any potential reopening dates for Disneyland Resort. Of course, Disneyland and California Adventure have been closed since March of 2020. 2 men were arrested for trespassing backstage at Tokyo Disney Sea on February 21st, according to the Nippon Television Network News 24. The two, one in his 40s and one teenager, reportedly met online before attempting to enter the backstage area. After entering the backstage area, an Oriental Land Company cast member became suspicious of the two and immediately reported them to the Chiba Prefecture Police. Upon investigation of their belongings, police found forged OLC identification cards, which must be showed to enter the shared backstage area between Disneyland and Disney Sea. It's believed these cards were used to bypass the initial security check. Upon arrest, the men stated that they hoped to see, quote, "something rare and interesting." It's a weird one. It's definitely a Japan story. Who doesn't love Mickey waffles? From Disneyland's Carnation Cafe to the Magic Kingdom Club at Shanghai Disneyland Hotel, these adorable treats are beloved all around the world, but in Tokyo, you'll find them at my personal favorite, the Great American Waffle Company in Disneyland. Often boasts a 30-minute or more wait. The key is to go very early. I rope drop the waffles sometimes. And to celebrate the iconic treat, Tokyo Disneyland has released a massive pillow with the dessert front and center. Pillow's front features the iconic pastry topped with maple syrup and a side of whipped cream on a Tokyo Disney Resort plate. It comes at no small size, though. It's about 17 inches in diameter and about 4 inches thick. Of course, the back has the logo of the Great American Waffle Company. I will tell you, I've had Mickey waffles at all 6 resorts around the world. This is the place that makes them the best, and I have absolutely asked Spencer to pick up this pillow for me because I needed it. You can head to the Grand Emporium or the home store at Tokyo Disneyland or Bon Voyage just outside the parks in order to get your hands on this pillow for 3,000 yen. That's about $28.27 US. With the reopening of Hong Kong Disneyland, guests can catch a glimpse at the construction of Arendelle, the world of Frozen once again. Thanks to the Disney Magical Kingdom blog, we now have photos of the latest development. Arendelle World of Frozen will be set in a time of happily ever after, peace and prosperity, with Elsa and Anna creating a summer snow day for the merriment of the kingdom. A snow-covered mountain will be featured in Arendelle, housing the new Wandering Oaken's Sliding Sleighs roller coaster, which is said to be similar to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Tracks for the attraction have been installed and covered in green tarps. You'll get at them now. Scaffolding is abundant in the construction, as you're seeing. You'll see lots of buildings like homes, shops, and of course the Arendelle Castle. Originally planned to open in 2021, the debut of the expansion will likely be delayed due to the pandemic. The area will also include a carbon copy of Frozen Ever After. It has 2 rides. A spokesperson for Disneyland Paris stated that a brief scene showing Tiger Lily and her Native American tribe has been removed from an informational video that was released about Peter Pan's flight. The video is part of the Ride and Learn series that was posted on Disneyland Paris's official Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube accounts. Thanks to DLP Report for the side-by-side video comparing the attractions with the edited promotional video, we get to see the difference. Tiger Lily in the ride appears inside Skull Rock, but the video shows where she was edited out, leaving behind a small glimpse of her dress. As the attraction progresses, several Native Americans are seen chanting and beating on drums. In the informational video, this is skipped completely. The spokesperson could not comment on whether or not the actual figures will be removed from the attraction, but they did admit to removing it from the video. This, of course, all circles back to the Walt Disney Company's Stories Matter initiative, designed to better represent people and cultures in Disney stories. Of course, Disney Plus recently removed Peter Pan from children's profiles, so they have to watch it with an adult account accessing it. Of course, also we're seeing inclusivity changes at Disney Parks attractions, Splash Mountain at Disneyland and Disney World, and the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland and Disney World, both scheduled for major modifications. Of course, Splash Mountain being changed into a Princess and the Frog ride, while the Jungle Cruise is getting some new scenes. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next trip. The best part, their services are free. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, make sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. Talking about subscriptions, we are about 300, as of recording, we're about 350 subscribers away from finally hitting 100,000. Thank you all so much for the support. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please help us get to this amazing milestone. We appreciate it. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.